sign here. Yeah, just John Hancock will do. The Reavers will take care of the rest. The best quarterback in the Metro leaving town. Hey, what about one of the best big guys towing the line as well? Girls' night out up on the hill. Who left smiling? Hey, where there's girls, there's boys. Battle of the biggins for bragging rights. Record-breaking night in Canesville. Deshaun, gone. Hey, here one night, gone the next. The Reavers wrestle the Panthers.
I'm Jim Morris, head basketball coach of the Iowa Western Reavers, and the Bluffs Sports Zone starts right now.
Hello, I'm JJ Davis, and welcome to the latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone. Now, is it me, or does it always seem to snow on John Hancock Day? I mean, that's right, another National Signing Day and another snowstorm. But that didn't stop the top quarterback in the Bluffs since Jake Waters from completing his pass. It was a coming out party the first game of his sophomore season. Lewis Central quarterback Austin Simmons runs wild against AL. It's a preview of things to come. And when it's all said and done, Simmons runs and throws his way for 7,570 combined yards. Number 14 busts loose for 46 touchdowns alone his senior year. Next stop for the record-breaking Titan, signs on with South Dakota.
I really like the coaches a lot, you know. We've been talking since, I've been committed since the summer, so, you know, I've been committed there a long time. So it's kind of the coaches. I really like the campus. I really like everything about USD, and, you know, just really excited to be a part of it.
A lot of people like to compare how he stands with regard to Jake, and I think it's fair to say that both of them possess the intangibles of playing football, commitment and dedication and all those other things, but and they're both possess the same football quarterback skills.
When I talk to people and they say something about, you know, him being a good athlete and stuff, I just say he's just a better person, because he's always humble. Always just asked him to shovel the driveway the other day and did it without thinking.
It's been pretty interesting. There's been a lot that goes into it, and, you know, it's pretty exciting to finally, you know, have a place you know you're going to be going to and have kind of a home.
So his new home away from home for Austin Simmons, Vermillion, and the University of South Dakota. When it's all said and done, this coyote will have him howling. He's listed at 6'5", 290. Hit the bag on varsity all 4 years. Number 77 played both ways on the O&D lines. Next stop for the second-team All-Stater Jackson Scott Brown, the University of Northern Iowa.
It kind of felt like at St. Albert how we all just kind of get along and stuff, and how they compete for championships, and I feel we do as well.
He's got great size and athleticism. I mean, obviously, if you watch him on the basketball floor, he's extremely strong, and that's come from a great work ethic. You know, he does a great job in the weight room, and he's worked hard to put himself in this position.
When you see parents outside of the game setting and they come up and tell you things that have happened and why they think your son is so great in other settings outside of sports and that aren't sports related, that's where your heart really sings.
I cannot do everything! I cannot do everything!
Never been really the best player on the team or anything like that, and now to be a top player in my school, really something quite special.
So on to the Dome for Jackson Scott Brown, a place he and the Falcons have known all too well. And then there's the top JUCO athletic program in the nation, signing day at Iowa Western. Now, did I hear correctly? The Reavers sign a stud from Georgia, South Carolina, Mississippi State? That's right, and more. Iowa Western doesn't rebuild, it reloads. The Reavers signed 16 in-state players, including 6'2" wide receiver Dominic Daphne here from West Des Moines Valley. 12 more will come rolling in from out of state, including DB and Georgia recruit #1, Shaq Jones.
One of the big targets is always offensive line. You want to get the big bodies, and I think we did a good job there. I think we signed 7 offensive linemen in the state of Iowa. We got a couple of interior defensive linemen that have a chance to be, I think, pretty good. So those are really your big ones that are the hardest to find. So you got to get those early.
We're playing the game, and here it goes.
Out of state wise, we went after length and athleticism. We needed more length and athleticism. And I think that comes from playing in the national championship game and comparing to where you need to take the next step within a program. Our biggest battles aren't against junior colleges, they're against 4-year schools. I think of our 16 Iowa kids, 13 of them didn't have to come to junior college because of an academic. They got good grades. It's they want to come here and get re-recruited. We've won some recruits that maybe were under the radar, and Iowa Western offered them some scholarship money, but who's Iowa Western? Well, now, when Iowa Western makes an offer to somebody that we used to get for a lower amount, other schools jump on board and throw it because if he can go play at Iowa Western, he surely can play here. So I think that just comes with the territory.
Iowa Western goes into Nebraska territory. The Reavers land quarterback Isaiah Ramsey from 2-time state champion Scott. Overall, 10 players already enrolled, currently on campus. Gotta admire a guy like John Myring. When he's healthy, as you can see here with the ball, he's a force. The former All-State kicker, a long-range threat. Now, John's junior and senior seasons cut short by injuries. DN Gage Bowman lived in opponents' backfields. Now, both Falcons will walk on at Iowa Western, and they join a long list of former players from St. Albert, most notably K-State QB Jake Waters.
Yeah, it's cool because obviously, Jake's had a lot of success, so you see that guys from here have gone there and had success to move on to the next level, and that's what I like about it.
I didn't think a lot about college football during high school, but after it ended, I really wanted to take the next level and play some more.
We're done.
Number 70, TJ's Devin Kermode wants to play some more. The 6'5", 310-pound Yellow Jacket walks on with the Reavers as well. So here's the way it all stacks up. Iowa Western signed 16 in-state players, 12 more from all around the country. 10 guys already here and enrolled. The Reavers roll in a ton of walk-ons, including, as you saw, a few from Council Bluffs. Now, as Coach Stroh told me, 4-year schools, for the most part, begin recruiting now for 2016. Iowa Western will continue recruiting for 2015 through July. Now remember, spring practice kicks off March 21st, and the spring game extravaganza? Try Friday night, May 1st, and hey, I'm ready right now. A certain Reavers ready to rock. Deshaun was da hot, but first, Ladies' Night at St. Albert, the Saints and the Titans, when we come back.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology because saving you time saves you money.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council Plus Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's one every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
There's so many subplots in this one, but if I had to focus on one, it's a gimme. Lewis Central buses across town to St. Albert. Now the Saints feature former Titan Paige Beacom, so you just know right out of the gate emotions are riding high, and that's just for openers. Here's IWTV student Cole McAfee.
The girls of Council Bluffs face off. St. Albert butts heads with Lewis Central. Former Titan Paige Beacom with the Saints' only basket in the first quarter. The Titans go on an 18-2 run. Alyssa Pomreki feeling it. The freshman with not one, not two, but 3 3-pointers. The home team tries to regain spirits, but LC playing like Titans. Second quarter, Amy Peterson pushes through the crowd. Wizards up 20-2. Paige Beacom strikes back with the steal and the layup. Saints still trail 26-7. Late in the half, Megan Holt drills the buzzer beater. Lewis Central with a dictating 34-10 lead at the break. St. Albert tries to make a comeback in the second half. Trainer transfer Alyssa Carley nails it. Both teams still trails 39-21 in the third. Holt and Pomreki lead the way with 14 each. The Titans embarrass the Saints 48-31.
It helps us to show that we have a lot of work to do, we need to play more aggressive, and it gets us ready for tournament time and all the teams that are going to be playing aggressive out there.
I think it's a great experience for the kids to go through before postseason starts. We're not going to see any team in the postseason any more physical than Lewis Central was tonight. The one thing I was really proud of tonight was our kids never gave up. They came out and really won the second half, but just dug too big of a hole in that first half.
Lewis Central knocks off St. Albert for the third time in a row. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Cole McAfee.
Thanks, Cole. Lewis Central just rolling along. The Titans now 16-4, and the Saints not bad either at 11-9, and the rest, well, struggling to say the least. And then there's the guys, and much like the girls, a score to settle. And I always like these games. I mean, you can feel it. It's in the air. Here's IWTV student Dylan Lindberg.
Senior Gage Bowman.
The rivalry is renewed. St. Albert hosting Lewis Central. LC starting off quickly. Mitchell Brinkman lays it in. Titans up by 10 early. But things would turn over quick. Gage Bowman steals it and drives to the basket and puts it in. Falcons go on a 7-0 run. Lewis Central up 12-9 after one. Second quarter, Kyler Nixon drains the deep three. Titans start on an 11-0 run. Lewis Central up 23-9. Jackson Scott Brown puts it up as St. Albert trying to keep it close. LC still up 30-19. Right before the half, Nixon buries a three-pointer at the buzzer. Titans take a 33-19 lead into the break. Third quarter, Mitch Moran gets past the defenders and one. LC up 38-29. Moments later, Travis Miller with a spectacular shot and the foul. Falcons trail 41-32 after three. Fourth quarter, St. Albert hanging tough. Gage Bowman with two of his game-high 19 points. Lewis Central leading 49-37. Titans too much down the stretch. Mitch Moran adds 2 to his 12 points. LC goes on to win 61-51.
It's always tough, there's nothing easy about it. Anytime you play this game and anyone in the city, it's tough ball game. So we knew it was going to be a hard-fought game, and it was a great crowd, great atmosphere, a lot of fun for the kids to have an opportunity to play in front of a big crowd.
It was just a lot of fun. I mean, both crowds were just crazy tonight, and especially since I used to go there, it meant just a little bit more to me.
We knew we'd try to match Lewis Central's physicality. I don't think we did a very good job of that in the first quarter, especially. Obviously, the other part of the game plan was to try to slow down Moran, make other guys beat us.
We scouted a lot on LC. We watched previous games, and we decided we knew their best player and we knew what to do, but we executed all right, but just not good enough.
Lewis Central has beaten St. Albert in the last 3 or 4 times. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Dylan Lindberg.
Thanks, Dylan. The Titans now sit 2 games under 500 at 8-10. St. Albert, -5. Hey, Abe Lincoln, looking to the playoffs, and I'm looking for the Lynx to make some noise. Hey, rough years continue at TJ and HC. Showdown time on the mat. Number 4, say hello to number 15. But up next, records are made to be broken. Okay, but who? After the break.
That's low. That's low. Look, he's blushing. Seriously.
Jack Frost, you do have beautiful teeth.
My what?
Are they really as white as they say? Yes. Oh, they really do sparkle like freshly fallen snow.
This is an excellent example of what teeth should look like. Check out the iridescence of that incisor,
The beauty of that bicuspid, the magnificence of those molars.
and the best way to achieve such terrific teeth is brushing.
2 minutes, twice a day. Not 30 seconds, not a minute 45.
2 minutes. That's all it takes.
They're beautiful.
Create new opportunities and expand your knowledge with Iowa Western's continuing and career education.
It was really intimidating to go back to school, but Iowa Western made me really feel like I could do it.
Our goal is to help students achieve success from education to employment.
Learn more, including information on extra benefits for Iowa residents at iwcc.edu/continuing_education.
Your future is here at CBTV. You're in the game. You take the shots. It's your story. The Media Studies program at Iowa Western. Real reality TV starring you. For more information, go to iwcc.edu. It ain't been easy for the Iowa Western men's basketball team. The Reavers have spent more time in the training room, it seems, than on the court. But they keep on keeping on. All they got to do is just stick together. And you know, you could say it isn't fair. Oh, that's right. Up next, State Fair. Here's IDUB TV student Jake Wright.
Reavers take on State Fair at Canesville Arena. First half, Deshaun Munson flushes it through. 5-0 Iowa Western. Clint Robinson gets the Roadrunners on the board. Visitors down by 5. The wonder from Down Under, Matt Donlin, teardrop, 18-11 home team with just under 10 minutes to go in the half. Joshua Bailey brings the visitors right back. Reavers up 18-14. Late in the half, Deshaun Munson lays it in the sophomore with a game-high 21. Iowa Western leads by 10, 27-17, going into the break. Second half, all Reavers. DJ Evans connects Iowa Western with 6 threes overall. Teak Bull doing what he does best. The freshman finishes with 8 points and 7 rebounds. The Reavers pull away and outgun State Fair 71-48.
We knew it'd kind of be that way, and they were just kind of content to take a little time off the clock and kind of keep the score down. And we were content to get out there, hopefully without any more injuries, and then go from there. But that's kind of the way we figured it to be, and that's kind of the way the game went.
So Coach just said, be patient. We get up by 10, hold the ball. Let's hold the ball, do what they're doing, and take it slow, and try to get everybody involved. We ain't got that many people. Everybody hurt.
Rico Thompson left the game with a broken foot, and Donovan Jackson also left with an injury. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Jake Wright.
Thanks, Jake. Are you kidding me? So the Reavers lose point guard Rico Thompson to a broken foot. Also, Donovan Jackson suffers a sprained ankle and has a hip flexor. Is that all? Well, as my dad used to say, it's hero time. The Reavers come out short-handed, but make do. The Tigers cut it to 21-19. Terrence Shelby nets the 3, but the home team goes on a 22-1 run. Deshaun Munson and 1. Now Donovan Jackson on the run. He pours in 13 first half points. It's rain in threes. Iowa Western 5 of 6 before the break. Andre Wallace knocks down a couple. And suddenly it's 43-20 Reavers. Matt Donlin goes for a drive. He had 10 in the first half. Deshaun Munson, though, leads the charge. The Super Soft drives in with a half-high 20. Iowa Western shoots a sizzling 61% in the first 20 minutes. Yes, Jim Morris and his team rolling 60-35 at the break. The Deshaun Munson show continues in the second. Number 35, 17 for 23. Now 5 Reavers reach double figures. Andre Wallace here with 13. But Deshaun Munson not going to be denied. With the tip, sets a new school record, 42 points. Iowa Western outscores M-Town 105-94.
I just took a lot of shots. That's all. I ain't know I had 40. I was just taking a lot of shots. Some was falling, some went. At the end, they said I had 40. It meant a lot to me, like knowing I set the record. It meant a lot.
You know, I was talking, I don't think anybody's got 42 before. You know, Avery Patterson had 38 against Vin Sins in the district championship game to the national tournament. Nobody's topped that since I've been here, so that's just a great effort. And I mean, he just took the ball. They didn't have anybody stay in front of him. Just a great effort by Deshaun all the way around.
19-7 overall.
Deshaun Munson and the Reavers close out the regular season with 3 of their last 4 on the road.
Before the men duke it out, the ladies square off. Early in the first half, Marshalltown guard Jasmine Howe with the 3, the sophomore racking up 10 points for the Tigers. Home team down 7-4, Jasmine Tremboli to Katie Cunningham. Gets the friendly roll and it falls. The Reavers trail by 1. The ladies settling in. Simone Gilliam to Chanel Pell, the easy deuce. Big Blue leads 27-24 at half. Out of the break, Iowa Western is all business. The Tigers have other ideas. Sammy Sproul puts it up and nails the 3, the freshman, 3 of 5 from deep, tallying 18 points, tied at 27. And here comes the Reavers, Tremboli, finding Maddie Beagley, the easy up and in, sparking the Reaver run. Later, Tremboli added again, the pass to Janae Haig, and she's money. The sophomore hits 2 big threes off the bench. Iowa Western rolls to a 64-45 victory. Head coach Jim Turgeon after the win.
Build on playing inside out. You know, we had a lot of points inside. We could have had a lot more. We missed some bunnies that we normally don't miss. But if we can build off the defense, we had this game without fouling and playing offensively inside out, that's what we're going to take from this game.
We had to be more aggressive, and we have a height advantage, so we just gave it inside to our posts, and they were really strong, and we got our energy off of them. And also off the bench, we had Janae Haig. She came out and hit some shots, which gave us a little more energy.
The Reavers close out the season with 3 of their last 4 at home. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Matt Corum.
Thanks, Matt. Up next, our play of the week. A little razzle-dazzle. But hey, just a little wrestling match between 2 of the state's big guns. On the other side.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of Southwest Iowa athletes have relied on this team, Jenny Ed SportsMed. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury. They even partner with the surgeons at Ortho West, ensuring you get your own exclusive roadmap back to action. Methodist Jenny Ed SportsMed invites all Southwest Iowa athletes to its free walk-in clinic, open every Saturday morning, August through October. Jenny Ed SportsMed.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. And now she's holding on for dear life. Her kids can see she may have broke her knees. They still love her though she looks like she's attacked by killer bees. I'm allergic. Proof you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Okay, I'm going to say it. When nationals come around, look out for Iowa Western. The Reavers are getting better and better. Gave 7th-ranked and mighty Libet a scare before losing a heart-stopper 21-18. Up next, 4th-ranked Ellsworth. Here's IWTV student Nicole Anderson.
Reavers run in for their 3rd and final home match of the season. by forfeit, getting Iowa Western on the board. At 1:33, Clay Stein gets 2 points for the takedown, but gets flipped by Jacob Iguarta, who takes the match 7-4. Ellsworth leads 12-6. Later at 174, 12th ranked Matt Walker pins number 10 Sedaris Patterson in the first period. Reavers still trail by 6. Next at 184, 7th ranked Jalen Flanders looks to take down number 1 Matt Herford, but the Tiger finishes on top and wins a wild one, 14-12. Ellsworth pins IDub 27-12.
Knew there were going to be a lot of close matches. We just have to be consistent with who we are for 7 minutes, and that's one thing we talked about. We had some mental lapses.
It seems like our team goes against a lot of other good teams, and we always match up, but when it comes to the match time, we just don't pull it through.
To prep for the national qualifier meet, Coach Watts wants to.
I want to make sure that physically we're feeling good. We have some guys, some bumps and bruises right now.
Iowa Western finishes its dual season 7-7. Next, the Reavers will venture to Worthington, Minnesota. IDub will compete in the national qualifier match February 14th and 15th. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Nicole Anderson.
Thanks, Nicole. And now, it's time for our Play of the Week, brought to you by Buena Vista University. Little showtime at St. Albert. The Falcons' Travis Miller, how do you do? The junior finishes with 12 points in a losing effort. Travis Miller with our Play of the Week. The Play of the Week is brought to you by Buena Vista University. Summer classes begin May 4th and June 29th. Call 712-749-1990 to register today. Now we start with National Signing Day. How about we kick it with National Signing Day? How about the Lynx, Lexi Bates? AL's 3-year starter in goal takes her 122 saves last season alone to D2 Central Oklahoma. Midfielder Kelsey Cheney heads to Buena Vista and defender Maddie Kinney to York. Gabby from LC dribbles to Coe College, and a couple of Yellow Jackets, including the keeper Haven Ridge, will beat it to Briar Cliff. So way to go, girls, and of course I'll see you on the pitch, and soon. How about that for a show, huh? And the big high school wrestling extravaganza is just around the corner. Now, I just have one request. Mother Nature? Yeah, you. No more snow on signing day, please. Now remember to keep it here for more news and information in your community by tuning in to the Council Bluffs News with Marie Zeitner. And so, for this latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.